Alright, everybody, welcome back to more Slice and Dice. We went the Force lineup, which is 2 yellows, 1 orange, and 2 grays. Which is like 2 fighters, 1 of these guys, and 2 defenders. Alright, now we gotta choose our blessing. We could add Dabbler, but I don't think that's a good idea. Could get Huge Sword. Huge Sword is amazing. I think we're actually gonna get that, because that's a level 14 item. Gives cleave to all damage sides, which is amazing. Because it means it hits everything around it, tripling our damage output, technically. And of course we're going to put it on Fighter, which Fighter is literally just a worse soldier, which is literally just a worse veteran. I feel like you can survive that. Yes, you can, and then you can heal that, and then you can... No, you can't survive that. We need to find a way... No. Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to use that because we do not have the health pool to do anything else. Please, yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, go follow me on Rumble. You know, one of the riskiest things is having Clumsy on the team while you're fighting a Thorn. Because Clumsy can just get herself killed any second because she's clumsy, oh my goodness. She has these cantrip things, and literally all our attacks get her killed. Scrapper is okay, I don't really want that for Hoarder. I kind of want to go to Collector. No, I always get bad items and bad curses out of these. Which honestly, I think the worst thing about curses is not their effect, but the fact that it limits how many things you can have on one person. Stabby, stabby, stab. Alright. And another stab, and there we go. We just beat the wolves. You know, Arrow is... I honestly don't get the point. Replace damage sides with kill an enemy of 2 or less. Some of these tier 1 items are okay, but look, listen. Eliminate heavy only works when there's 1 enemy on the field. Because it has to be both the lowest health enemy or the highest, and the highest health enemy. So they're all enemies have to be on the same health. Or there's only 1 enemy on the board. And it's honestly not even worth it for the +1 bonus for how useless it is, honestly. Now for Fighter, I kind of want to get him... Nah, we got Brute. Yeah, Brute's not really what I wanted. I really wanted Collector. And for this guy, I kind of want to go Soldier path, because Veteran's just all around handy. He's very useful. Actually, no, there's nothing I can really do to kill the other wolf. And the Alpha is going to summon another wolf, which is very bad. We don't want that. So you just smite him with a hammer. Okay, we got the Alpha down. The Alpha's most dangerous move is summoning. I honestly really do think that summoning enemies is one of the most damaging moves in this entire game. Because it not only doesn't add another enemy, but it also adds another opportunity for the enemy to damage you. Which is another opportunity for them to kill someone, which is another opportunity for you to end the run. And just so many other things, like, now you have another enemy to target. Of course, it's obvious. But, you know, the more enemies that flood on the screen, the harder it is to handle them all. Alright, if we overkill him, the bandit will leave. Which in case you didn't know that is how the bandits work. If the adjacent monster is overkilled by 2 or more, he will flee, because he's a coward. For some of them that can do 6 damage a swing, he's just quite cowardly. Because honestly, these guys can do a lot of damage, but they seem to prefer poisoning, which is honestly not the most damaging thing in the world. It still sucks. Okay, there we go. We got a Collector, but I don't really want Collector now, because I would have liked Collector plus Soldier. But just Collector by himself kind of sucks. He kind of needs another person to back him up. Wow, look at that. We're amazing. Also, blind is just blind. But also, if we don't do any damage to him, he'll leave. I mean, we could let him leave, but I want to murder him. I don't normally do this. We're gonna bash him. Ladder's just... I don't like ladder. We're gonna get, fangs. Apparently, we're vampires now. Yeah, self-heal and shield. We're gonna shield people, and I guess we're stealing their blood. Because we're also self-healing off that. Oh yeah, militia. Honestly, I'm confused around the militia. What is their purpose here? Are they trying to kill us? Like, are they working for Satan? What's their motive? Or do they just want all the glory for themselves? And are trying to murder us? Because I know there is a war band leader. So maybe that's what it is. There we go, soldier, amazing. More damage, please. Damage is great. Remember, the best defense is a good offense. If you murder your enemies, they cannot murder you. Don't go murdering people. I don't think I should have to clarify that. But I'm going to anyways. Alright. We're gonna do that, and then we can just attack you. What do you spawn in? Summon 2 bones. Not the worst. Now, he's gonna try to flee this turn, the sarcophagus. But if we can kill the sarcophagus, which I don't really understand how we're exactly killing a sarcophagus, but I won't ask questions. Alright, there we go. Eye patch. Remove all keywords from the left side. And cocoon. Cocoon's my favorite, alright? I don't think it's worth it here, because it lowers everything for 1 turn. The next turn it's good, but by the 3rd turn, it's perfect. Oh, dude, actually, if we could get Brute to become, Barbarian, or, no, Viking, I think it is, that'd be really good. With this sort of, setup we have. We need the Fnatic dead. Fnatic sucks. I hate Fnatic. This guy's a cultist. And these are imps. In case you guys can't read. I'm actually pretty sure the literacy rate for the people of America is not very good. So I do think I need to read. No, I'm just joking. Although I'm semi-serious. I rewrote the class of Ranger. No, I don't really want to do that. We could just make this a normal bow, but I don't think we want to do that. Also, I think this is a crossbow. Because again, there is a crossbow trinket that gives you that, so maybe that is a crossbow. I feel like I should just eliminate the Slimelet here. Because honestly, one of the things about slimes is the more damage you do to them, the more guys they drop on the field, and that's the annoying part. It would be even worse if instead of doing that, like when they died, they just split up into a bunch of different slimes. Like, imagine if you killed a Slimer and he dropped like 2 Slimelets. That'd be really annoying. And I'd hate it. And that's why I'm glad that they just drop a slime whenever they get below a certain HP. Why are people dying? Oh, that's right, I have tons of damage. I forgot that that's a thing I have. Sometimes I forget what I have, and then I'm confused as to what's happening. This is not a non-frequent thing. This is a frequent thing when it comes to video games. I'll forget one small thing that I have, and I'm like, well, why is it doing that? And then I realize, oh, that's right, I'm just murdering everybody in one hit. I forgot I did that. Forgot that was a thing. Yes, do not want to use Soldier's Dice. I really do want to get Soldier to Veteran, because Veteran's really good. It really just starts us off with more damage. Like, leader would be nice as well, and so would, like, I think Caesar. I think that's a thing. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna die anyhow. Yeah, Soldier's going down. It's rather unfortunate that Soldier has to die, but, you know, this is war. There is casualties. And the casualty was a soldier. He's dead. You know, this is not the worst thing. In fact, I honestly could get this. Yeah, we're doing it. Alright. We're completely doing an entire shift here. This is what we're doing now. Now, Soldier's more well-balanced, whereas Ludius, this madman is just gonna be insane, alright? That's good, but not worth it. Oh, great, we're fighting Madness, which I'm pretty sure Madness actually used to be called Wendigo, if I remember correctly, but they changed that for some reason. I'm not sure why. But, I think they did. I think I can't, no, can't do that. Can't do that either. I really should just read instead of clicking random buttons. But, you know, you think I would learn, but I don't. Because I'll probably do the same thing next turn of what I just did. I need shielding, and I need it badly. Because I'm about to die of death. Death. Fine, you know what? We're sacrificing her. Alright, we sacrificed the weak so the strong could live. Alright, this is war. Achoo! Oh, dude, Cruel? Cruel is very good. I think it's better than Engage, because Engage only works for the first hit, versus Cruel works for everything below half HP. Which I'm pretty sure below half HP is more common than non-below half HP. Oh, great, I think I just messed everything up. Okay, let's just reroll everything. Leave it all to chance. Now I'll feel better about my failures. And I can blame them on random rolls. See, that guy only died because the dice didn't play in my favor. I've actually never really had a scenario where I've lost a hero that wasn't my fault. Because also, even with a lot of luck dependence in this game, I still do feel like you can prevent a lot of things from happening. Also, this guy's complaining about how everybody else has an item. Well, there you go, Buster. You got an item, and you'll get that. That way you don't complain. I still feel like that you can do things to prevent their deaths, and I also feel like even if there's like an impossible scenario later in the game, that it was probably your fault in the first place. You probably did something wrong that ended up getting you where you are. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Because we need more shielding. We have Armorer and we have Warden, but yet we have very low non-dying. What am I saying? Sometimes I say things and I don't understand what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm doing. I also don't like it when I don't talk, because it just feels awkward. You know what, fine, we're sacrificing him. The weak must die so the strong can live. Anvil. Anvil's okay, but let's random. Scales. I actually do kind of like Scales. Just look at that. Look at that! +5, plus shield 5 as well. Amazing. I also just randomly put that on him. I don't even know why I did that. Again, I do some of the most random things sometimes. I don't understand why I do some things. I just do them. I probably shouldn't do things randomly, but I do. That's just how I am. No, I do not want to reroll him with a generated hero. Generated heroes suck. You'll find a good one every now and then, but the game generated heroes are very bad. I'll have to say. It's not that they're, like, useless, it's just that they're kind of worse than their previous counterparts that you'll see throughout the game. Like, why have a tier 4 when a tier 4 is honestly just worse than everything before it? Also, Rampage, very good for some quick kills. Now he has Death I Die, so I can't play any of his stuff. Alright, well, let's give that to you. And then let's just stab him in the face. And here's apparently the entrance into hell. You didn't get me. Ornate hit is amazing as well. I'm gonna put that on you, because you're not gonna shield when you attack, which you already did that for 2 of your attacks. But now for all of them, you will self-shield, which is very useful in this guy, because he kind of wants to not die, like all the other characters. To be most effective, I want him to be alive. Which is a given. It makes sense. How long does Petrify last for, I wonder? Is it like a permanent thing? I've never actually checked. Alright, and there we go. We literally just killed them all in 1 hit. That was amazing. Let's get Brandon level up. Eccentric, not really what I was looking for. Yeah, it kind of ruins the whole thing, but, you know. Someone has to be special and eccentric. Alright, we just killed the wizard, which honestly, the wizard kind of looks like a troll. Except a little smaller. Actually, wait, if I do this, then I do that, then I do that, then I stab and I kill both of them. Honestly, this troll should be running in fear. He does not knoweth who he messeth with. I should now annihilateth himeth, yeseth. Alright, Caller, Copycat's not very good. I'm gonna get a random item instead. You know what? This is okay. Not gonna use that. Because Fumble. Fumble sucks, because it's just literally a 50% chance to turn blank at the start of each turn. And it doesn't turn, like, unblank either. It's just, like, perma-blank. Not really worth it, because all I have to say, these things can be good sometimes, alright? But they're not a lot of the time. Like, this Hydra should be running. I literally just killed the people with this item, and he just does not, he doesn't learn. How many times are we gonna teach you this lesson, old man? Alright. I kind of feel like I'm gonna skip here, simply because armor is really good. Yeah, nothing else. You know, Eccentric's not bad. If we're fighting the hand, I hate this boss, alright? I'm gonna say it. This is the least fun boss I've ever played against. In any game I ever remember playing. However, we're also unfair to play against. But look at that! And then look at this. Like, this is just... No, you're not allowed to do this. This should be illegal. I'm gonna have to have you thrown in jail. I mean, I'm gonna kill you. But you understand, right? Alright. Well, armor is dying, which is rather unfortunate, but that's simply the way things roll when you play against the hand. I hate the hand. The hand can die. The hand needs to die. We must kill the hand, because the hand is indubitably quite evil. Yes. Honestly, this is a boss I have so much trouble with because of the sabers he spawns in. Because, yeah, there are some ways to deal with the saber, but there's really not a lot. Alright, well, everybody lives, barrel, and look at that. See, he just spawned in so many. We need to get rid of him. But the sabers are doing so much damage that if we don't take out at least one, like a turn, we die ourselves. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Stab him. Stab you, heal there. Alright. We can do this, guys. Wow, okay. Not playing nice, huh? Well, we're not playing nice either. No more Mr. Nice Guy. We got Mr. 10 plus 5. We got 15 damage. Mr. 15 damage to tons of enemies guy. Okay, we only lost Armorer. That was a pretty good run. Anyways, it's gonna do it for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, go follow me on Rumble. Actually, let me look. Do I have all the heroes unlocked? I do. You know, I haven't been able to get this guy in a long time. Eccentric I rarely pick, actually, in case you see all this. But also, I rarely ever pick Valkyrie. I really don't like Valkyrie. I like Paladin, I like Stalwart. And I feel like I really pick Keeper more than that, but apparently not. Looks like I mainly pick just Paladin. And then for healers... Well, I feel like there's a lot of healers compared to... Yeah, I just feel there's a lot too many healers. There's all these guys, which I like the second area guys more than the third area. And then there's just greens, which greens are just, who knows, alright? Like, who knows what's going on with these guys? These guys are weird. Like this. It's literally just a cup. And this is literally just I don't know what that is. I have to say, I do like these guys the most. The orange guys. Because their starting ones are really weak. But their ending ones are some of the most powerful. I'll have to say, Fencer, Venom, Ludus, Agent, and Dablist are really strong. And Assassin's also pretty strong. Like, these guys are just really strong, alright? That's all I have to say. They're very strong. They're too strong, honestly. Also, I've gotten a lot of achievements in this game. I've played a lot of this game, right? I really like this game. Haven't beat the game on hard mode yet, but I will do that eventually, one day. I have hiccups now, apparently. I know that for certain. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Thank you all for watching.